Alrighty, got my second league match of the season. This one versus Tracer. Sitting at 4-2 after the first match, so in a decent spot, but plenty of Dominion left to go. None of this commentary will be live because there's external commentary I don't want to butt heads with. I believe Mahurath, maybe someone else are commentating it, but maybe at some point this will make its way to YouTube. What have we got here? No village, right? No, there's a village. Market towns. An awkward village. So Bauble can gain you favors, which you can use to draw in the buy phase. It's not great for terminal draw cards, because if you played Torture and draw Sentry, you can't play it unless you spend another villager. Not a villager, a favor. But it could mean you play a bunch of Inventors off of your Baubles, and that's alright. Quartermaster also looks pretty good to me. The states are worth 2 each. You could easily see you take a few Shepherds, some piles get a little bit low, you rush down these states and pile out with Quartermaster before anything else gets off the ground. Inventor looks like the stretch goal. Theoretically, if someone were playing big money, you'd probably have time to build a deck that draws a Shepherd, plays a bunch of Inventors off of favors, and then has a Mega Turn. I kind of suspect that if you just go for the Inventor Mega Turn, someone piles out in the shorter term. So I think my early goal is play a Quartermaster or two. And then I think piles run pretty quickly and we decide what to do from there. Opening, Shepherd Anvil, Shepherd Bauble, Shepherd Patrician. I mean, their Patrician would just be, it's kind of a nothing buy. And you want to maximize the chance your Shepherds line up with estates. I think both Anvil and Bauble seem like an improvement over effectively nothing. Sentry early doesn't sound quite as good as usual because it doesn't help you line up your... You don't want to trash your estates here, I don't think, with Shepherd around. But I probably will want to Sentry at some point for dealing with the coppers. I think my first fight should probably be Quartermaster, though. Just having a Quartermaster with a Shepherd and or some estate sitting on it to make sure I line up Shepherd plus estate seems better for reliably drawing. Then I can add a little bit of thinning later. So Anvil or Bauble? Probably Bauble's better. If I plan on taking early Quartermaster, I don't need another $4 gainer. Anvil seems like the weakest out of Quartermaster, Inventor, and Anvil. There is some minor synergy, I suppose, worth noting. You play an Inventor, your Anvils can gain 5s. That's kind of nice. Whereas there's no way to make Inventor cost reduce Quartermaster's gains, because Quartermaster gains happen at the start of turn. And there's no way to play Inventor start of turn here. The top deck effect of Bauble is also not nothing. If I hit 5 turn 3 with a Bauble in hand, top decking Quartermaster for turn 4 sounds lovely. So I think I'm set on Bauble. Well, got the turn 3 Bauble, but not the 5. What do I do with it? Take a favor and top deck a second Bauble. Just buy a second Shepherd. I'm not going to trigger this shuffle, I don't think. Well, maybe I could. If I buy Shepherd here and don't top deck it, and then I happen to draw a Shepherd, Pasture, and Estate next turn, that would trigger a shuffle, and then I would want to have a second Shepherd in the shuffle that has all my green cards in it. I think second Shepherd actually sounds kind of decent. I think top deck Bauble, take a favor, or take a favor by Shepherd are the two things I'm thinking about. Which of those gets me to Quartermaster more reliably? Probably the top deck Bauble line. As I say that, this hand is not great. If I had the Shepherd in the state, I'd probably hit 5 here. Yeah, nope, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to, unfortunately. I don't even want to top deck Shepherd if I could, because those top 2 cards are not victory cards. Tracer also had a mediocre turn 3, turn 4, looks like. This hand is disaster. Okay, I'm definitely behind at this point, because Tracer did hit 5, turn 4, with a Bauble in hand. Alas. If I'm not mistaken, he has a ton of victory cards on top, right? Well, actually, maybe as few as 1. Never mind. don't know what to buy here. A third shepherd? Eh. I wanted a quartermaster early, and then I want sentry. I'm just not hitting the numbers I need for that. I guess I outline an inventor. God dang, these draws are absolutely murdering me. I don't want anything that doesn't cost 5 at this point. I don't want to add more shepherds with 3 estates on my deck, and they come with silvers, and I'm not thin yet. Don't want more baubles very much. Yeah, this is terrible. This is just all terrible. Just gonna buy a patrician. Effectively nothing buy, but not much better to do here besides nothing. I think I'm just gonna stop here and not play the patrician because I've got a shepherd on top that I don't want to draw. I'd rather leave that on top. I'll go ahead and buy the quartermaster. Yeah, I am egregiously far behind already. Second century. Yeah, I still think. What just happened? Oh, I see. I still think quartermaster sounds good, and man, I sure hope I draw some estates here. I mean, Sentry is not a bad buy. I definitely want Sentries too, but I would take early Sentries over early nothing. Well, this isn't good. None of this. Everything's bad. It's all bad. It's all terrible. Coin, top deck. Get a second quartermaster into play. It's okay if they collide because I have favors. Tracer's deck is definitely going to be functional way more than mine is. My hope is maybe if he's careless, I can sneak out a pile out on estates. That's the one thing the quartermaster line is particularly good at doing. You just buy a province here outright, and then it's not unreasonable. With 3 shepherds in the deck, province is more of a draw card than a stop card, and it comes with a free quartermaster, which is a card you'd want anyway. I don't know if you do buy province here, but it seems reasonable actually. Yeah. I'm upset that the person who skipped quartermaster for the first 2 $5 buys has played their first quartermaster before I have. And I hit 4 again. If you throw from a quartermaster, you could set aside a card, pick up a card on the same turn, which would be lovely here to pick up a shepherd. But 2 separate quartermasters don't do that because they're storing the cards on separate piles. So I could set aside a card with one, but I couldn't pick it up with the second one. Otherwise, I would grab a shepherd here in a heartbeat. Just gain some victory cards and take a shepherd. Trouble is, I need some sentries about now, but I also need points about now. Piles are almost empty. I don't have time to get all the stuff I need. The witch is also going to hurt here. I don't think witch would hurt if my deck did what it was supposed to do, but given that I haven't thinned anything yet, I don't have an easy way to line up the sentries with the curses. I think, this game is dead lost, so there's not too much to contemplate, but I for sure want to gain an estate. I'm unsure whether I would love to take that last estate, but I might need to pick up this estate to guarantee that I hit 5. Shepherd discarding pasture is not that likely to get me to 5. I think I need the draw. My goose is just incredibly thoroughly cooked. I'm going to go and buy a province. I think I don't do. I'll take the silver. I don't want the silver. Not the silver, the quartermaster. Mixing up Fawning and Rich. I could top deck the province if I thought I was going to have a shepherd in hand. But I'm only going to see 3 other cards with it if I top deck the province. I have 2 shepherds down there. I see 3 out of 12 cards. The odds I find a shepherd are eh. I guess it's the line with the higher top end payoff. And yeah, predictably I did not get the thing I wanted. Alas. So I think I want to have, in total, 3 inventors set aside on all the quartermasters, and I can pick up all the inventors in the same turn and play them using market towns and somehow pile something. That's the theoretical goal, at least. That's probably going to take at least like 2 turns. A shepherd. Inventor. There's almost nothing in the deck these patricians can draw. Just the province, isn't it? Basically buying nothing. Even if I could like sneak a pile out on Emporiums or something, I'm so far behind in points that wouldn't make a whole heck of a lot of difference. So the dream here, not even that big of a dream. This turn I set aside 2 more inventors. Next turn I pick up a bunch of inventors. I just pray that I have a bunch of draw or some plus buy in my hand at the time that happens. And then I get like 5 or 6 gains out of that, maybe. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm even threatening in that case. I'm not sure, maybe. I probably get 2 more turns. I don't know that Tracer can do 3 quartermasters and a shepherd, but he's just so far hitting points that I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything about it anyway. Gain an inventor. Gain an inventor. There's nothing really for me to take here. I don't think I want to pick up the estate with no shepherd in hand. Is an estate in my deck better than nothing? Maybe. There's nothing that I particularly benefit from gaining here either. Because this quartermaster already has an inventor to pick up. So let's go ahead and take a gainer. Do I want to? Oh god, I gotta think. Shuffle my deck. How many shepherds do I have? Four shepherds, but one of those gains happened after I shuffled. So there's 3 shepherds in my deck. I saw 1. I think I've got more shepherds down there, in which case I want to leave the estate on top. And just buy a duchy, I guess. Emporium wouldn't even be worth points. That's a good starting hand. Actually, that's a phenomenal starting hand. I'm glad I didn't draw that estate. I mean, I don't think it's going to be enough, but at least get to admire 1 good draw before the game ends. Maybe there's a pilot on Inventor and Shepherd. Tracer could gain 2 Inventors off of the Quartermasters. It still seems not trivial to do $3-4 gains after that. Pretty sure I'm getting another turn. I don't know that that turn is making up this points deficit. Don't get another turn. We'll see how much you can draw. No, I probably do. He didn't gain anything. But like, I expect he buys at least a province here, and that's a lot of points. It's a whole lot of points. Alrighty, with 3 quartermasters in play, gotta suspect Tracer can pile out next turn, at the very least. So this is a do or die here. Don't know what I'm expecting to happen, but maybe something good happens, and somehow I win. I can gain a shepherd, a few duchies, maybe a province, and somehow that's going to amount to 20 points. Even 20 is not even enough here if he buys a province. I guess if I draw the bauble after playing, like, I could play 4 inventors maybe if I draw into an inventor, then I play a bauble for plus buy, and then I hit 8 and I buy 2 provinces, and then I've piled out quartermaster and shepherd maybe. I think that's the dream. Tracer's going to buy 1 province, lowering quartermaster to 2. Then I'm going to draw a bunch, play a bunch of inventors, and take like 3 duchies and 2 provinces, and it's going to be a win. And Tracer is refusing to lower the quartermasters. What a jerk. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see what this deck can accomplish. Bunch of victory cards? Yes, okay. Okay, we're getting places. Okay, it's about as much as I could possibly ask for. What have I got? I'm looking at 8 money and 2 buys with 4 inventor plays. That could do double province, which would bring it to 30. Don't think I can get enough duchies to win off of that, though, right? I said 2 buys, I think. 8 and 2 extra buys, so 8 and 3 buys. Bare minimum win here. I can't do 4 provinces. So bare minimum win here would be 2 provinces and 4 duchies, which is just impossible. Oh, what about 5 duchies? That doesn't work. If I could get 1 more estate, I could do like 5 duchies and a province. I'm not quite there. If I could trash a curse somehow. The curse BP is now mattering a little bit. Because I do think 5 duchies sounds practical, right? Play an inventor, gain a something or other, gain 3 duchies off of the other inventors, and then buy 2 duchies. That's doable. I could take 5 duchies, but I can't do 5 duchies in 2 provinces. So I think I'm 1 point short, or 2 points short, because a tie would also be a loss. So one estate in the pile short. I think play inventor, gain estate, play 3 inventors, gain 3 duchies, play all my money, buy province, double duchy. Yeah, I think if there was 1 more state in the pile, I would win here. But there's not. Something I'm missing? Not that I can see. I mean, this is about as good I could have hoped for a draw, and it's still not there. I was just quite behind. I guess, do I have another inventor in my deck? I don't think I do. If I could draw 1 more inventor here, I could play 5 inventors, but I don't think I have another inventor, unless I'm making that up. 5 inventors would, I think, be a win on provinces. Because I'd pile out quartermaster, or it would be a win on piles, but I'd gain 3 provinces and take 3 quartermasters. Emporium is just duchy but worse for these purposes. No point looking at that. Yeah, the big problem that I can't get around is I need at least 2 provinces to win. And a bunch of duchies. Ever so slightly short. I guess another way to look at it is I'm also just ever so slightly gains short, right? Because I could buy an Emporium. Province 2. Yeah, if I had one more bauble in hand in place of this curse, I could do Province 2 Duchies and an Emporium, and that would be a win. Maybe I shouldn't. It's a little bit silly playing for an extra turn, but just in case, let's not lower the duchy pile down to 2. We'll go buy, top decking, buy, favor, take a province, and top deck it. Don't want the quartermaster on top, a little too late for that. Top deck that. And I have in mind to just put a sentry on top, but probably need the points. Oh, this is a little bit pointless. Okay, yeah, he just has to pile out, kind of trivially. I got suspiciously close. I'll stick by saying early quartermaster seems correct. The piles were a threat there. Those early draws were just absolutely abysmal. Not much to do about that. Unfortunately, I was player 1. I'll be player 2 in this next game.